After you've been running ads for a while and you're kind of comfortable or satisfied with the result that you have, the next logical thing is, how can we spend more to make more money? Right? Let's say your ROAS is already 5, meaning every dollar that you spend, you're getting $5, into your pocket, which is totally, in most cases, it should be very profitable. So the next question would be, if I'm getting a $5 every $1 I spend, if I spend now I spend 1,000, doesn't mean that if I spend $10,000, I'm going to get 50,000, in revenue effectively immediately. Now the key here is when it comes to scaling, it is not as straightforward as it is now in the market. There are many different ways or different philosophy or school of thoughts when it comes to scaling, right? Some people say that you need to, whatever that is working in the ad set, you need to duplicate into a new campaign, and then you put all the money into it, or rather, like you should just group everything into one and scale everything. But I would say there is no one size fit all kind of solution. It really depends on the budget that you have. Let's say, for example, if you are spending relatively smaller, I wouldn't recommend to break into too many ad sets or many ads, because that will kind of limit your audience or kind of limit your ad set or the ad itself to learn. Like some school of thought says that, if you spend $50 a day, you probably want to have a 20, let's say 25 ad sets, each one spending $2, and you want to test different, like detailed targeting. That is definitely a no-no. But then again, $50 can actually allows us to have 10 different ad sets, or rather 5 different ad sets, testing different creative. You see, that really, we need to understand what are you testing, but effectively, in most of the case that we do right now, most of my clients seeing good results with single ad set. Meaning, let's say if you spend $50, I would have maybe 10 ad sets at the very beginning, and each one spent $10. Sorry, 5 ad sets, each one spent $10, and I will test 5 ad at a time. So usually over a week, you will see something that is really doing well, something that is not. You can always retire the old one, scale the whatever that is working, and then if you want to introduce new one, you can constantly do that. But what I would always recommend you to do is, because single ad set allows us to scale up gradually, like carrying all the legacy data. Because one thing I always believe that is important in a campaign to grow is that you have to obtain and kind of grow the data along the way. Especially, and nowadays campaign kind of can be volatile for the first 2 weeks. Then after that, once it started to stabilize, things will get better and better over time. But then again, you need to know, how do we retain the data? That's why my best practice is really to build single ad sets or simple structure, but we keep the data. Let's say you can start with $10, for example. Whatever that is working, you scale 20 to 30% each time. Usually we go by 20 to 30%, but of course, if you're spending smaller, you can go for a little bit more aggressive, like 30%. But if you're already spending like $100, $500, I would recommend that you go very careful to go by 20% each time. So once we scale, we usually would have to observe the CTR and CPM for at least 1 week. I would recommend to go for 1 week. Some people kind of have like the intention to rush things. I would say sometimes when it comes to meta advertising, you gotta have the patience. You can't really rush into things. So I usually go by 20% each week, and we observe the CTR and CPM. Yeah, there might be subtle fluctuation, but we need to know whether is it affecting the whole entire core of the campaign performance. If it's just the result fluctuating, but CPM, CTR seems to be okay, it could be just a week. So we need to monitor on a weekly basis. Once it's stable, then we scale again. But if you really need to rush, okay, like some client and say like, I'm spending $500 on each ad, like for now it's doing well, I want to double down. I really need to double down. So if you want to double down, our usual practice is keep the original ad set as it is, but we duplicate another ad set carrying the new budget, and we try to push that. Yes, you have to understand the new budget carrying the ad set. I mean, the new ad set carrying the new budget will be volatile in the first 1 week or two. But you understand when you do this, this is the risk that you are taking. That's why I would say that let's try not to rush things, but if you need to do that, then that's really something. So here's the thing. If 2 ad sets carrying the same ad, one will work as really good, one will work not so good, which is totally normal. But one thing you have to make sure that if you are scaling aggressively, make sure to apply exclusion really, really strictly, just to make sure that we are reducing the overlapping to the minimum level. But then again, frankly, increasing the budget isn't the only way to take your campaign to the next level. I've seen so many campaigns or so many clients they are doing well with an under-optimized campaign, meaning you're getting good result, good ROAS, but there are a lot of optimization opportunities in the campaign itself, which we can exploit and leverage to take it to the next level. Like for example, I've seen a client having an 8 ROAS, meaning $1 that he spent, he gets $8 out of the way. I mean, in back into the pocket. But then again, the CTR is really, really low, which means the ad are not being optimized. So the CTR, I think it was actually at the range of 0.3, which is 0.3 can get you 8 ROAS. Imagine if I introduce better creative and bump the CTR to 0.6, that's double, right? I mean, that's not a lot to ask, because our benchmark for CTR is 1%. And it's totally possible to introduce new creative and bump the CTR to the next level. So if we do that, imagine, we can just immediately double the number of people that we bring to the website right away, without spending more money. Do you think that can possibly, I'm not saying 100%, possibly result 100% more add to cart, 100% more purchase? Even if we just achieve 50% more out of it, it's already a huge leap without spending more money. That's why my recommendation is, before you increase the budget or before you scale the campaign, it's really important that we make sure that the campaign is optimized. There are many things that we can optimize, you see. I was just talking about the CTR, which is on the ad side. There are off-ad optimization as well, like for example, if, like out of 100 people who lands on your website, okay, only 20% of them added to cart. That means if you're able to bump this number a bit, to 30%, that means you can actually potentially have 50% more sale, but you just need to do the right thing. That's why looking at the whole metrics of the campaign performance is really important for us to understand what is working and what is not working, and how can we fix the leaking holes in your entire funnel. That's the reason why, if you're running ads, if you're already thinking about scaling and increasing budget, before you do that, I would recommend that you book a one-on-one Meta Ads support with me. So these would have two options, all right? These would directly allow you to book a Zoom call with me and pay. So you have the option to book for 30 minutes or 60 minutes. So if you have been running ads, if this is the campaign that you've been running for at least 7 days, yeah, go for the 30 minutes, and immediately we will have a Zoom call to dive into your metrics. So I will do 3 things with you. First, I would actually build a dashboard of all the metrics that you need to track in your campaign, in your ads manager, so you can always come back to it. So with the dashboard, I will analyze this with you, right? So you can ask me questions. We can, like share. I mean, we can discuss why is this metric so important? What is the benchmark of this and all that? So yeah, that will allow you to understand more so that you can do it in the future, right? So as we analyze the campaign, we will be able to build a plan. So the plan would give us the steps to take, like, let's say, test this first. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then go for the next option and all that. So all these tests really is the right way to optimize. As we do optimization, it's actually optimizing one variable at a time. We usually don't do everything, and like, let's say, test 3 to 4 variables at one go, because we wouldn't be able to know which is working, which is not. That's why one step at a time. Patience is virtue. We can rush things, but I would still, like recommend that with client, let's learn from the whole process and make sure that you're acquiring the right concept in optimizing the campaign. So if that's something that you're looking for, scan this QR code, pick a 30 minutes if you're just, looking for someone to audit on your campaign and build a plan. But if you want me to come in and, understand your structure and rebuild the campaign, or even just walk you through on how to set up the campaign with the strategy that we have, or you want to have a strategy that we can discuss together, go for the 60 minutes, then we can actually do this in the most effective way. Yeah, so that's something that you're looking for. Scan this QR code, and I look forward to work with you.